The Fitbit Flex 2 is the latest upgrade to one of Fitbit's more entry-level fitness trackers. At first glance, it may appear to be little more than a fancy pedometer, but that would be a very unfair judgment of a device that actually has a fair few tricks up its sleeve, or up your sleeve. Let's join us as we learn the ins and outs of this device in our full Fitbit Flex 2 review. First up, let us take a look at the design. This is a little hard to judge, seeing as the design can be pretty much whatever you'd like it to be. That is to say that the main brains of the unit can be removed and then inserted into a range of different bands and even pendants. The device itself is absolutely minuscule at 31.7 by 8.9 by 6.8 millimeters and weighs in at just 0.83 ounces, letting it fit into a range of different accessories. In theory, this means that everyone should be able to find something that they like the looks of and that will fit their lifestyle. In the box, you get two plainish rubber bands, one large and one small, with enough crossover in the middle for those with medium-sized wrists to happily wear either. The bands have some faint patterns on them and look stylish enough, but more importantly they are thin and light enough as to be completely unobtrusive. You can very easily wear these under a shirt sleeve, and it doesn't get in the way while typing or if you choose to wear a watch with it. This is a very important point for a fitness tracker. You need to be able to wear it all day without it becoming a hassle. The Fitbit Flex 2 has no heart rate monitor or GPS, which means it isn't going to be a good choice for serious athletes. But that's clearly not who this is aimed at. It works well as a step counter and seems to be pretty consistent with the results from our VivoActive HR. Yesterday the Fitbit counted 13,407, compared to the VivoActive S 12,935. This information, along with some basic metrics such as height and weight, will then estimate your calorie burn for the day. This is, of course, less accurate than using a fitness tracker with a heart rate monitor. We burned 5,767 calories according to the VivoActive on one particularly active day, but the Fitbit only counted 4,169 of them. It is also worth mentioning that, like most fitness tracking companies, Fitbit does not ask for your body fat percentage. Without that information, any attempt at calculating your metabolic rate is going to be inaccurate, thereby skewing the final numbers. The Flex 2 also handles basic sleep tracking and will automatically detect when you doze off. We haven't been overly impressed with this aspect, however, as it often accuses us of having gone to sleep much earlier than we did or breaks our sleep up into small bits. When it does get it right, it is still a little lackluster in terms of the information it presents. It'll only tell you the number of times you woke up and the number of times you were restless, for instance. What it does do remarkably well though, and what makes this much more than just a pedometer, is auto-detection for activities. If you go for a run or a walk, the Flex 2 will automatically detect that activity and log it for you. Fitbit's auto-detection technology works very well, and the algorithms it uses must be mind-boggling. Throughout our testing period, the Flex 2 has successfully auto-detected walks, runs and even swims. I am personally a pretty shoddy swimmer, so the latter was especially impressive. After 17 minutes of breaststroke at a local fitness center, I was able to review the number of lengths and the rough number of calories that would have burned. And yes, that means that the device is also waterproof. Fitbit has always had one of the best Android apps in the fitness tracking landscape, and that shines here with the Flex 2. The interface is clean, simple and intuitive, and is sure to delight casual and power users. The app does come with a couple of caveats however, as one or two odd choices mar the experience. The biggest example for us is the fact that the swimming auto-detection is off by default. I wasn't aware the option was turned off by default, which meant the Flex 2 didn't record my first swim. That meant I had to go again, but to be fair, it certainly achieved the goal of keeping me active. While there is no GPS built in, you can still track your routes by using the Fitbit app. This syncs with the footstep data coming from the band and thereby gives you a little more information, as well as plotting your route on a map. This isn't as good as having a built-in GPS, of course, as it means you have to take your phone with you on a run. It also won't give you as much detailed information as you get with a true running watch. It also won't record your stride length, VO2 max or anaerobic threshold, but the app should provide enough information to satisfy users who are new to tracking their running and workout stats.